Considered the home track for NASCAR, with the majority of race teams located in North Carolina, Charlotte Motor Speedway normally hosts the Coca-Cola 600 and the $1 Million All-Star Race, won this year by Kevin Harvick.
Hell yeah! Woo! Hell of a job, man. Dang, I love you guys.
2018 sees a new addition to the postseason calendar, known as the Roval, with the infield converted into a makeshift road course, throwing up all sorts of new challenges for the drivers.
The challenge of racing at the Charlotte road course to me is something that won't be solved until you actually race. We can all talk about what we think is going to happen and what we think about the course and all those things that come with speculation, but until you run a race on it, you actually have no idea.
Fear of the unknown runs throughout the paddock, with engineers, crew chiefs and drivers alike all wondering how to tackle the Roval. The layout, which combines the 1.5-mile oval and the new infield section, now comprises 17 turns over 2.28 miles. It'll be a daunting test during the crucial playoffs.
I think we'll all feel a little bit better after all the drivers get on the racetrack and can kind of get together and talk about it a little bit. But it's going to be a unique race. I mean, it's different than the other road courses we run. There's some really high speed and some really hairy spots, I guess, in the racetrack. And it looks like passing zones are going to be really difficult.
You really are manhandling the car a lot more. And in certain scenarios, you're kind of throwing the car around, where on an oval, you really don't throw the car around. You have to be very precise and very smooth with the steering wheel. And the road courses, you have the ability to kind of, manhandle a little more and throw it around.
For me, I don't really know what to expect. The engineers have kind of been working on it, from a past test that we had there with Kurt. But we just got to go over there and learn together. I think the biggest thing is learning the racetrack, learning the curbs, learning the braking zones, and it's going to be a crazy race, though. I think this first one being there is going to be a little bit of a survival race. You got to be there at the end of it. You got to have brakes on the car at the end of it, and just something that we'll have to learn together.
SHR has road racing pedigree. Tony Stewart took 5 wins at the Glen during his career.
Tony Stewart wins at Watkins Glen.
Victorious for the 5th time here at Watkins Glen.
And just before Stewart's racing retirement, he won his last race at Sonoma, with Harvick winning the same race the following year.
When we went to Sonoma to see how well they all ran there, I think that's a huge opportunity for us. Going to a track that nobody's raced on yet. I feel like taking our 4 guys that ran up front the whole day, that's a best case scenario going into a new racetrack, and feeling like you have the 4 best drivers that can get the job done.
It's great in the fact that it's a unique event. I know living in Charlotte, there's a lot of buzz about the event, and people want to see the race and what happens, and I think in the end, that's really what it's all about.